Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am so excited to check out Life is Strange reunion. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I have been waiting for this for the longest time ever. So I did check out an early version of this, which is on the channel if you wanted to check it out, of the Max and Chloe reunion. But hopefully we'll get to that part again today. But we're going to be starting the game right from the very beginning, and I just can't wait. So I think we do have to do some choices first to then get our previous consequences into this game. But I am excited. Anybody in chat that has got it or is going to get it, I just absolutely love Life is Strange. It's one of my favorite games. But how are you guys? Are you guys good? Let me know if everything is okay. All right, let's get into new game. Okay, so the following video shows footage from prior titles in the Life is Strange series. It contains depictions of abuse, drug use, violence, death, and blood. It also contains bright lights and intense visual effects.
My name is Max Caulfield. I came back to Arcadia Bay to study photography at Blackwell Academy. But it was there I started having visions. Visions of the town being wiped out by an impossible storm. I fled to the bathroom to compose myself, but instead witnessed something awful. No! Instinctively reaching out, I discovered I could rewind time.
The girl Max saved was me.
Chloe Price and I were childhood best friends.
We grew close once more as we reveled in Max's strange new powers.
We discovered I can freely rewind up to a few minutes at a time. And if I concentrate on a photo, I can travel much further into the past, projecting my mind back into my younger body.
But we also learned that making significant changes to the past can have devastating consequences for the present.
With the aid of my power, we solved the disappearance of Chloe's friend, Rachel.
But even though we brought Rachel justice, Max's twisting of time had a cost. The storm. Looking down into Arcadia Bay from the lighthouse as the storm raged, I truly believed the only way to save everyone else was for Max to rewind back to that fateful bathroom and let me die.
I was forced to make an impossible choice. Save Chloe, or save Arcadia Bay. After everything that happened, I didn't use my powers for years. I lost myself in photography, a career that brought me to Vermont's prestigious Caledon University, at the invitation of its president, Yasmin Fayed. Being an artist in residence, I worked with some incredible students and staff, like Amanda Thomas, the lively stand-up comedian who works at the Snapping Turtle, and Vin Lang, Yasmin's assistant and then leader of the mysterious Abraxas Society. Most importantly, I became close friends with Moses Murphy, a nerdy astrophysicist, and Safi Llewellyn Fayed, a glamorous student of poetry, and Yasmin's daughter.
Then, tragedy struck. After a night of stargazing, Max found Safi murdered.
For days, I mourned. Safi's death bringing back painful memories of Chloe, Arcadia Bay, of everything we lost. Then, I heard Safi's voice again. I reached out with my power, rusty from disuse, and shifted into a parallel timeline where Safi was still alive, but still in danger.
Shifting back and forth between the two timelines, Max's investigation uncovered many secrets of Caledon, but the clues didn't add up.
Until I discovered I was not the only one with powers. Safi was a shapeshifter and was using her ability to sow discord and suspicion among the Caledon faculty that she blamed for the fate of her best friend Maya, who took her own life. Working together, we exposed the truth, but in so doing, we discovered someone else had been instrumental in covering up the lies of Caledon. Safi's mother, Yasmin.
Years of resentment overrode Safi's control of her power. Her consciousness splintering across the campus as an impossible storm loomed overhead.
In desperation, I grabbed hold of Safi and a photo and pulled both our minds back in time.
In the past, Safi, now clear-minded, begged Max to shoot her, to stop this horror from happening again.
But I refused to repeat my past mistakes, torn between two terrible options. I chose a third way. Inside the storm, causality fractured. I faced my past and united the fragments of Safi's mind. I merged the timelines back into one, saving Safi, and together we escaped the storm.
An action that will have significant repercussions. And Safi herself? She left Caledon on a quest to find other people like her. But before she did, she asked Max if she would support her, flaws and all, or condemn her for the people she hurt.
From the moment I merged the timelines, my ability to rewind time started to return. I have this power to help people. After everything I've been through, I won't run from it anymore.
Right. So that was a good little recap of everything that happened in the past. Did anybody play any of the other Life is Strange? Right. So it's looking like we're going to have to do our choices. So would you like to decide choices that were made previous to this story? Yes. So, Amanda, relationships. Okay, so we did romance Amanda in the last one, which is going to make it so awkward when Chloe comes back. You haven't? Oh, goodness. All right, so I did, in fact, choose Chloe over Arcadia Bay in the original. Chloe and Max, we did romance because I did kiss Chloe in the very first one. Safi, we in fact did support Safi. And then Vin, we didn't romance. We were friends with Vin. All right, so they were my previous choices in all of the other Life is Strange that is connected to this one. So let's confirm our choices. Are you happy with your choices? These cannot be changed once confirmed. That is fine. All right. Are we excited, guys? I am so excited. Literally. How is the volume and everything? Let me know.
And tell her to get the fuck out of bed, okay? I don't know how. Maybe. Hold on.
Chloe!
Maybe try reminding her that a drum machine doesn't take up half the van and smell like ass after the gig. 20 minutes? Yeah. Okay. I can make that work.
Oh my god, it's Chloe.
Last call, dearie. Either your band is heading on stage now, or I call the show.
No worries, Chuck.
Fuck.
No show means no fee, means no gas, means no tour, means... Fuck!
Oh gosh. I think Chloe would lie, maybe, just because that's the type of Chloe. But then again, she would threaten. Oh god, the first choice and I'm stuck. We're gonna lie. Why not?
Come on, man. What's with the threats? They're heading on now, just grabbing the last gear from the van out back.
Yeah, okay. They better be.
Damn it.
Oops.
That was not a 20-minute lie. Maybe a 10-minute lie, if I'm lucky. And I'm never lucky.
Oh, did you see the blue whale earring? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's that timeline.
Not again. It keeps getting worse. But I just need...
Now, let's talk business. Wrong.
See, that's the
You got
school
hella gas.
bathroom.
Is that me in high school? I never talked like that, did I?
Yep. All right. So we got to shake it off. And have a little look around.
How long has this been going on? These nightmares that feel like memories. They're only getting worse.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Oh, the memories.
Max is always on my mind. Lately, I feel like she's the only thing in my mind that belongs there.
Uh-oh.
Does every daughter have nightmares that she killed her mom, even though she's still very much alive? Or is that just me?
Okay. Following gameplay consumes deception of death. Okay. How is the quality, guys? Let me know.
If Max didn't rewind
Okay.
to save me. She's not me. But she's a part of me. The question is, how much?
Lighthouse. Thank you, Mark. It's not pixelated or anything. Safi!
Who the fuck are you?
Max, no!
there's one person who can help me understand what the fuck is going on. But why do I keep hallucinating her pointing a gun at me?
What is going on in there? Where the hell is the bad?
I think that's the
I
game.
just told you, man. They're loading in now. And why isn't there a ramp on the back door? Or do they not have handicap accessibility in wherever the fuck town?
Just don't want it to be pixelated for you guys, that's all. I'll have to change a couple of settings for you. Max.
Wow. Okay, fine. I'll go get my camera. Just keep being resplendent till I get back. How long was I gone on this trip? 3 days? Somehow it still feels good to come home to Vermont. My camera is underneath all this. Car packing for dummies. Whatever you need most. This weekend was the height of my professional success. And I survived it on donuts and coffee. My most trusted companion. I always tell my students that a key to being an artist is a daily journal practice. Sometimes I even follow it myself. After last year, it was time to start.
Okay, so this is our journal. Chloe texted me after the storm. I wanted to write her back so many times, but I just couldn't find the words. Oh, I still can't think of this journal as attempted to find. Oh my goodness. Right, and there's all of our text messages. Oh, there's one from Chloe. Oh god, this is going to be so awkward with Amanda and Chloe.
I never responded to this.
Oh,
I should. Once I somehow figure out what to say. My manager Hazel is always looking out for me. And sometimes I want to kill.
All right, we need to get to our camera.
Some of my students take my class so seriously, it's intimidating. Loretta is smart enough to half-ass her assignments and get away with it.
Right, let's move that.
My agent Hazel said I need to look more like an artist. So I bought this hat. I think I'll stick to looking like Max.
Right, let's take out our camera.
The selfie I took just before this trip. I think I knew I'd want to hold on to this moment.
Aww.
Time for your close-up.
Beautiful. I don't think we should play around with double exposure just yet. Just focus on your trip. I'll fill you in when I get back. You're back safe. Of course. I'm safe and still on the road. What's going on? Good. Then stay away for now. So, there's some kind of attack on campus. Oh, gosh. I'm headed to the observatory. There's student trapped. It's a fire spreading quick. Really bad. Stay away. I'll let you know when it's clear. Oh, dear.
Something horrible is happening on campus. I've got to get back now.
All right. The drama's starting. Here we go.
I've been gone for 3 days and all hell has broken loose.
Hey,
This
Slick.
is so horrible.
All right.
Must have been some kind of protest? Or
Right,
riot?
so...
The
Killers?
Abraxas logo. Killers.
Oh.
What does all this mean?
I'm sure we're about to find out, Max. Speak to the police
Fire
officers?
department. They're all tied up at that destroyed building where this mess started. Fremont? But all the students are down here. Fuck!
All units on site, 1082 at the Fine Arts Building. Repeat, all units.
Damn it! Come on!
Right. Police have gone. We should be able to get in.
Loretta's march? What does Loretta have to do with all of this?
Uh-oh. Right.
Where did all this come from?
Hi, haters.
Get us out of here!
Gosh.
Hang on! I will get help!
Come on, Max.
Can't get in here!
Right, we need some kind of like crowbar or something. Max, you might have to rewind time. Just saying here. Because your friends are burning inside. Anything that we can use to break in?
Damn it! No way in!
Okay, can we go? We can't go down there. All right, is there anything on the floor? Anything that we can use?
Hold on!
I can help!
I'm rewinding
I
time.
have to.
But this fire is too far back to stop.
Right, well, we need to find something. We might have to just keep on rewinding. Oh, what's this? Nope, we can't use that. Wait. Why is it left down to us? The fire brigade be here? That's a sign. I don't think that's gonna work. Gonna be some kind of like crowbar or something that we can break open.
Please be okay.
Fire materials? Well, we don't want to use fire. We need to stop the fire. I can't see anything that we could use. There's nothing. Oh my goodness.
Can't get in here.
Right, can we go round another way maybe?
Damn it! The security, there's students trapped in the atrium.
No shit, you need to clear out now.
The whole campus is burning. This is so horrible.
Max! Help!
Oh god.
Moses,
That's Chloe!
I'm coming.
Oh no. Uh-oh. There's double exposure in.
Max, hurry, the roof is caving in. No.
Holy crap!
No, no, no. Come on. Come on. I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time.
Ooh. Well, that was dramatic.
No smoke. No screams. I did it. Oh God. I did it. I jumped into a photo again. I'm sure this won't have terrible, far-reaching consequences for the school or the people I love. What have I done? It's What did I do after I took this photo? It feels like a lifetime ago. Yes, I was going to see Moses. If anyone will know what to do, it's the physicist who studies time travel. And we will do something. My powers are complicated, and they can be dangerous. But this is my home, and I won't let it. Oh my God.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
Hi, Hazel.
Max! Big night tonight. How are you feeling?
I'm sorry. Something really, really big has come up. I can't make it this weekend.
You are kidding me. Max, these are not the kind of people you want to cancel on.
I'm so sorry for the late notice. I only just found out myself.
Okay, I see this all the time. Young, talented artist on the verge of stardom. You're feeling some jitters. I get it.
No, it's not that. I know what I need to do.
It's so peaceful. But for how long?
Right, meet Moses for a
Moses
hot
should be
chocolate.
waiting for me in his office.
Where would his office be? Right. No worries, Creative Nerd. Alright, what did that say? I think Moses' office could be up here, maybe. There's Moses.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
I don't know, Max.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is...
I bet Moses is like, are you okay,
Well,
Max?
very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean... It was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
Sounds like you want to spend a lot of money while we're still trying to rebuild from the storm.
Well, we have to spend money. My predecessor's love of historic preservation has left us with beautiful buildings and cracked foundations. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
I'm not sure I trust Owen already.
If my students show up and work hard, they receive A's. Art is subjective.
And yet we've managed to judge and critique art for centuries, if not millennia. I see no reason to stop on your account.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that was too dangerous.
I acted on instinct. I hope it was the right choice.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you. Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow.
Not sure if that was the right choice there, but
where was I?
I'm going with it.
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
I tried, but I couldn't save anyone. I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work.
All right, let's practice our rewind again.
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend.
All right, so we're gonna have to do something and then rewind.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment.
Time to fire up my rewind powers.
Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
All right, so now we need to learn who killed.
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing. Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens.
Okay, where would we get information? So looking at him isn't gonna work.
Oh, I'll find Swordmaster Frostbite's killer, Moses. Just you wait. I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
Gonna be in a book. Right.
Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that.
Right, I can't see anything. What's this?
Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still. We've covered a lot of ground these past months together. After everything with the timelines last year, Moses thinks my powers might have evolved in other ways. No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. A high school girl? The plot thickens. But what's her name?
I don't know, Max. Gotta find it out. Right. Can't see any kind of like... I would have thought it would go to like a book or something.
Get us out of here!
Okay. Learn who killed the swordmaster. Okay, well, we're trying.
Moses' pride and joy. Though, he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers.
Anything over here?
For all I know, you only use your powers to toast marshmallows. Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep some... You're not my mystery killer. But I'm sure you have plenty of crimes to your name. How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing.
All right, we can speak to Moses now.
Ask me again.
Max, it's great that you can remember something you just saw, but I'm testing whether you can remember it before you saw it.
Fair enough.
Okay. We just still don't know. Maybe if we rewind? I don't think we found out, have we?
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Izumi
Gonna guess?
Kanda?
Nope. Sorry.
Man. All right, let's go back again. And take... That'll be the other one, right?
Ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Hana Ishihara?
Sorry, wrong answer.
Oh, man. Okay, so we really have got to go and... All right, maybe looking at more of the figurines. There was more up here, wasn't there?
You really understand how I'm feeling right now? Turtle strapped to a rocket booster?
There's nothing else for us to look at. Oh, wait, there's a mural there. We looked at that, didn't we? We looked at the movies.
When I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened. Moses' secret contraband kettle out in the open?
Is there anything else?
Aw,
Do you
May's
guys
at
see
the
anything?
vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest. A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Sophie, if she ever comes back.
Maybe there's something on this board.
Yeah. About that whole avoid section. I'm a good guinea pig. For the most part. People started talking about Sophie's death like it was a bad dream. Then they
Yeah, we
stopped
looked at that
talking
one.
about it at all.
What about this one?
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z.
I'm pretty sure that we looked at... You mean this one? I'm pretty sure we looked at that one.
Here she is. But what's your Mina Hiramatsu?
Oh.
If I make it through this weekend, I promise
I didn't see the bottom of it.
marathon
Okay.
your work with Moses.
Hi, Beth. All right, now we need to rewind. And then take the card again.
Okay,
And hopefully...
ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct.
Woo!
Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Are you kidding me? Moses, seriously, can you stop? Find this locked door?
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
Oh man, now we gotta look for a key.
Haven't had to
Excuse
break
me.
into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
All right.
You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Oh no.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
All right, let's rewind.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Oh no, we didn't pick it up. I thought he just wanted to know what it was. Damn it.
Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
All right, so that's not gonna work.
A test where I get to break into things?
All right. So we're gonna have to do it another way, not break the glass.
The badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number?
All right. Gotta be a key around here somewhere or something. That down. Ah, there we go.
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
He snorted. Oh. And it didn't break.
Yes.
All right, so if we rewind.
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct. Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door. Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
Oh my goodness. I love Moses. The X.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses.
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Uh-oh.
Moses, unplug the kettle.
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Ah! Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Well, thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
Bless her.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
But this? Going back into a photo? Trying to stop a major catastrophe? This is where the bad shit starts happening.
We won't try to change everything. But If we figure out where and how the fire starts, we might be able to change the thing that matters. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the photos you showed me.
It was beautiful. When it was still on the map. How do I know Lakeport won't be next? How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do. So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
Safi's been gone for months. Her mom isn't even the president anymore. And she works alone. A riot isn't her style.
A riot is chaos. Safi's natural habitat.
Even so, Safi may hate the administration, but she'd never hurt the students. Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes I wish everyone still remembered. The two timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I knew you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her, and I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you and the turtle. Any regrets?
Amanda is amazing. If there was a way to be honest about my powers and make her happy, I'd love to find it. So, how do we stop a fire before it starts? Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
Oh. Right, the game from here on is up to you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Remember to look everywhere for clues. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's do this. Literally got to investigate everything.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy, crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
We'll change the topic.
You know, given my extreme lateness, I think we should jump right into the lesson today.
Oh.
I know. But I think you'll want all the time we have for this. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have. Reggie, any guess?
The sun. What? Oh, yeah. Eclipses.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got this same reaction the last time I lived through this day, and the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help. All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe. Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer. can see that, Max. I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
You seemed lost in your book, as if the rest of the world wasn't here. I find that kind of focus exciting.
Exciting, am I? But there's a flaw in your plan. Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things. That's why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Right. Something seems familiar about her. Boom, there's the shot. No, I'm not going to do
Well,
double exposure.
Did you capture my essence? Did my intrigue translate through the camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me. Sophie, is that you?
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Definitely Safi.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Sophie? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire. Reggie is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire. And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
Right, we do have some texts from Moses, though. So process and everything we just talked through, but I don't want to... but I want you to know... Stop moving! I'm glad I have given you the chance. Something we'll figure out together. Introduce the subject, and there she was. Okay. Alright. We need to learn about the fire. So we need to find Reggie. I think Reggie is here.
Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their photo? Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that. Don't stare!
Okay.
He's the guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but He's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah? Okay. Here it goes. Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but so it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but no, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy.
Oh, God.
It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. Oh.
What happened?
Total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media. Then I finger gunned him? Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Sorry, Reggie.
Oh, I feel like we rewind time and help him. Let's do it. See if we can get a different...
Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that. Don't stare.
Okay.
He's a guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah? Okay.
Oh, that's the
Here
same.
goes.
That's the same. So we'll have to do the other one. All right.
It's a camera, Reggie, not a pickup tool. Your dating life does not hinge on a photograph.
That actually helps. A lot, thanks. Okay. I'm going in. Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but so it's a thing I have to do for class.
Oh,
so I don't really have
no.
a choice, but no, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. Oh.
What happened?
Total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media. Then I finger gunned him? Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Hey, Taylor.
Sorry, Reggie.
All right.
Sorry, Max. I think I just need to stare off into space for a while.
Okay, maybe if I rewind again and maybe speak to the guy first, maybe?
Hello there.
What's up?
I have this talent where I can guess any student's major. I believe yours is contemporary ceramics?
What? Way off. I'm in communications.
Damn, so much for that special power. Thanks anyway.
All right.
Hello there.
What's up?
I have this talent where I can guess any student's major. I believe yours is contemporary ceramics?
Well, it's giving me the same one.
Hello there.
What's up?
Right. Where are you from then?
I'm doing a campus survey. We're trying to figure out where students are from.
Tyler, Texas, ma'am. Born and raised.
Thank you kindly.
Okay. We speak to Reggie now.
Hey, Reggie. Let me guess. You're working up the courage to ask that student to take his photo?
Yeah. Good guess.
Little tip. Tell him you have some connection to Texas. You know, football, dude ranches, whatever.
Texas. I can work with that. Thanks, Max. Going in.
See if this one works.
Hi. I'm Reggie.
Yay!
Super teacher strikes again. Maybe I should have been teaching with Rewind all along. I hate the idea of snooping on my students, but I wonder if there are any Abraxas secrets that could help stop this fire. Who else could use my help? Oh, this is a weird party. Oh, Reggie. Why is Owen so interested in Abraxas?
See, I told you I didn't like that, Owen. There's just something about them.
Everyone's used to me and my camera by now.
All right, we need to find Loretta. Oh, there she is.
I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo of a student.
Hey, Loretta. How's your assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member. He must know what Reggie's hiding.
That's not the assignment, Loretta.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration. But you'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser. Kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No, I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Understood. Illuminating as always, Loretta.
That's me, shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
Are you still taking my picture? I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
I probably have time to help one more student.
All right, let's look for another student. Where was the other one? Got one here. Can't remember the other students, what they look like now. Oh, I think that's one there.
Jeanette was trying to take a photo that conveyed a lot of emotion. I should check on...
Hey, Jeanette. How did your assignment go?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
There's a fragile vulnerability here that's quite beautiful.
No, you don't get it. I was trying to break composition to create a sense of tension and drama. Damn it!
I didn't want to go back that far. Oh no. I can't do that, Chuck. I might have to do Loretta again. I didn't want to rewind that far.
Let me see that photo.
Well, okay.
Wow. I love how you break the rule of thirds and short-size your subject. The imbalance is so tense and dramatic.
Oh my god, thank you. That was exactly my intention.
Just do me a favor. Try the assignment again, but focus more on your subject than your camera.
Sure. Thanks again, Max.
I should make my way back to where class started.
All right, make our way back to where class started. Where was that? Up here. I may just have to quickly go for a quick pee. Right.
I wonder what Chloe would make of Professor Caulfield. She'd probably blow out an orbital nerve from rolling her eyes. It's almost the anniversary of the storm that destroyed Arcadia Bay. I used to dread being with Chloe at this time of year. Now I dread being without her.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire? How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
All right, so... Right, so we got to end class at the camera case. Eavesdrop on Reggie's call. I do need to eavesdrop on that call. Where is Reggie gone? There.
He's not gonna say anything else now that he knows I'm around.
All right, so maybe we rewind.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire? How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
Look at Loretta there.
Ah! Max! You scared me.
I scared you? You're the one spying.
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
Respectfully, I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont house isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta. You're asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me? Okay, we'll talk tomorrow then.
Do I really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her?
Probably not. So we'll rewind.
You don't get it. This Fremont house shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire?
But rewinding now. Have we remembered that, or is that taken away from us now?
For an exciting class. I should call everyone back to the statue.
Okay, yeah, we remembered it. That's fine.
Great work today, everyone. Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
Uh-oh.
Maxine, what a pleasure to see your face.
And yours too. I didn't know you were back. This campus has not felt the same without you.
Yes. Well, a lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me, how have you been, Professor Caulfield?
The teaching is a joy. It's all the other stuff that I struggle with.
A common lament, I'm afraid. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging. Owen and I have different ideas for Caledon, but he is a good man.
The main idea we seem to disagree on is whether I should have a job.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents, I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
That's a major relief.
Good. Because I have something to ask you. It is about Safia. We haven't spoken in many months. It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Safia has her reasons. There is still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand. I sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
I feel the same way. I wish I were able to explain more about that night, but I can't.
It feels good to be able to talk to you about it, though. I feel we are bonded in some sense. Still. For months afterwards, Safia would at least answer the occasional message, or I would see her on social media. But now she's gone completely dark. Maxine, I sense that Safia may be in some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know. If I could only know that she was okay, if I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. But I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in
Private?
Definitely Safi.
Of course. You're welcome to audit my class and keep your photography to yourself.
That's why you're top prof. See you later, Professor. One of your students? I feel like I've met her before.
Yeah, sorry. She's going through a tough time.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Safi.
Ooh. Oh God, do we? Oh dear. Do we tell her mum or do we not? I mean, we could say we don't know anything for now. Then maybe later, if shit hits the fan, we can tell her, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, we'll say we don't know anything for now.
Sorry, I am as in the dark as you are.
One of my favorite qualities about great artists is that they are terrible liars.
Uh-oh.
I see we are at an impasse. Perhaps in time you will learn something about Safia that you can share with me. And then you will remember that I have always supported you and your work, which I believe you will find important in the rocky times ahead. Always a pleasure to see you, Maxine.
Was that a good move or a bad move?
Did I just piss off my one remaining supporter in the administration? Fantastic. Ugh, I hated choosing between keeping Safi's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust.
Oh, man.
So
Oh, well.
much going
It's done now.
Abraxas, whatever Fremont means, and Safi. She's back. No time to dwell on it all now. It's Amanda's open mic benefit at the Snapping Turtle tonight. Last time I left for my trip and missed it. From this point on, my reality will become completely different from the one I lived before. Hopefully, I can learn something.
What a beautiful voice. Thank you. Next, we're gonna keep the party going with a couple of sonnets. Come on up.
This one is called Lessons in Scarcity.
Time to see if I can find any information on the fire. And enjoy the show while I'm here.
Right. Check messages from Safi. God, you're like my mum. I'm fine. I mean, not really, not at all. In the sense of the matter, I'm fine in the sense. Thought you please come back. Okay, so this is from now. Been thinking of all of the students in the quad. You choose her, me, how? Could you tell how? Safi, no. I don't know. I was as surprised as you were. Don't you have? Why do you have to hide? Want to see you for real? Soon, I promise. I need to stay hidden for a little longer. I appreciate you not outing me to my mum. Of course, I wouldn't do that to you. I'll be around next time. I might not be an easy spot. goodness.
Amanda is performing tonight. Last time.
All right, dig up information. Right, is there anybody that we can talk to?
I was honored when Amanda asked me to donate something.
I'm gonna say that's our picture.
This would be a great spot for a fancy date night. So it's currently Lucas Colmenero?
Right. Anything over here?
You look pretty smart. Anything in your crystal ball on how to stop this fire? Keep your secrets then. My photo made it into the Turtles' local artist collection. Not the gallery. Me too, Ben.
All right, there's nothing there. Was there another form? Right.
Noelle is a Caledon security guard. Amanda must be expecting a crowd. Or a fight. I still haven't seen Revenge Horse live, but I doubt it would compare to my choose-your-own concert with Amanda.
All right, let's see what is up here.
Amanda doesn't believe in pumpkin spice as a flavor, but she appreciates a good fall vibe as much as anyone.
Right, I don't think there's anybody that we can talk to. So let's go ahead and talk to maybe go Finn first.
Hey, I thought you were gone this weekend.
Plans changed. Hey, have you heard of a Caledon building called Fremont House?
Fremont? Not ringing a bell. But they rename a building whenever a donor crooks. Want me to check some old school maps and get back to you?
Really? That would be a huge help, thank you.
No problem. Got any more trivia questions for me?
Do you still keep tabs on what's going on in Abraxas?
Not really. Abraxas kind of fell apart after I stopped being president.
I thought Abraxas fell apart once Diamond left and your boss evicted everyone.
A valid perspective, but I'm sticking with mine.
How's the MBA going?
Work, grad school, acting. Ugh, how do I do it all? Things are good. After undergrad, my life felt really precarious. Now, my life feels like a life. One that I built for myself.
That's a damn good feeling.
Hi, Jenny. All right, I want to know about Owen.
I ran into your boss earlier. Give it to me straight. How much does Owen hate me?
Hate is a strong word. Fail to see any redeeming value in, maybe?
Ugh.
You just have to speak his language. Remind him that you're a burgeoning artist who brings value to the school. He'll come around.
I'll see you around.
Don't be a stranger, Caulfield.
I should see how Amanda's doing.
All right, let's see.
Hey, shouldn't you be on the road by now?
Something fell through at the last minute. I had to cancel the whole thing.
What? Ah, I'm so sorry.
Me too. But then I remembered I didn't have to miss this anymore.
In that case, I'm glad your dreams were crushed.
I'm so excited to finally see you do stand-up.
Thanks. It's been so long, I'm feeling kind of rusty. But I'm glad you're here.
Hey, has anything seemed off recently?
in Lakeport.
Recently? Lakeport's been a mess ever since the storm. Town's a fucking tinderbox.
Anything in particular?
Sorry, can you hold that thought? I want to run through the routine in my head one more time.
Of course. Break a leg.
Amanda will probably get on stage soon. I should find a seat.
Hey, remember me? I'm Amanda Thomas. I'm going to be doing a little comedy for you tonight.
Jesus, send out someone funny!
Okay. Thanks, everyone. Good night. Fucking hell.
You suck!
That was brutal. That asshole kept interrupting her. She completely lost her nerve.
Oh, bless.
Amanda's not coming out anytime soon. If I want to talk to her tonight, I have to get rid of that guy.
Okay, so let's rewind. Right. Let's get rid of you.
Hey. This is my friend's first time on stage in a while. Go easy on her.
Sweetheart, it's a bar. If your friend can't handle the heat.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Let's try that again.
Hey. I found some car keys on the ground. Do you drive a Ford?
No. Got a Mercedes. Blue. Like your eyes.
We can use that.
Cool.
All right, rewind.
Hey. Do you drive a blue Mercedes? I just saw one out front rolling towards the lake.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you should hurry. It was really picking up speed.
All right.
Amanda is pretty tapped into Caledon and Lakeport.
Me too.
And then take a seat. And she should have a good show.
Hey, remember me? I'm Amanda Thomas. I'm going to be doing a little comedy for you tonight. So I told him, I'm not the expert on duck penises here. Maybe we should ask the magician. Thank you so much.
Yay. What are you doing here? Right. Let's see what Lucas is up to.
Lucas.
Max, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
Did you practice that while I was walking over here?
I'm not getting paid enough to make small talk with you anymore. Excuse me.
Lucas is an asshole.
That went
but
well.
he taught at Caledon for years, and I need a lead.
Okay, we're gonna need to rewind.
Lucas.
I think that's just gonna go the same way, isn't it? New novel?
So, any new novels in the works?
I'm exploring new mediums. Not that anyone has noticed yet.
Oh, what kind of medium?
It wouldn't interest you. Excuse me.
Ugh. All right, we'll rewind. Go check out that business card.
This might give me an in with Lucas, if I can find somewhere quiet enough to hear it.
Vox Populi, Lucas Colmenero. Jam-packed show today. Later on, I will be speaking with Barney Albertson, the Cornell professor who has been wearing a sombrero all semester in protest of the university's Halloween costume code. Should be fascinating. First, an update on the goings-on in my own backyard. For those of you who have been following my Sisyphean saga, you may be pleased to learn that I have joined forces with a local Lakeport organization who is committed to exposing the rampant corruption of Caledon University. So many Lakeport residents were displaced, despoiled, or otherwise damaged by last year's storm. And yet Caledon, which was virtually unharmed, has seized on the disaster as a pretense to sop up aid funds and expand its borders. Now, readers and fans of my work may be surprised to find me as a leader of this nouveau front populaire. True, they are not my usual literary or intellectual coterie, but ever since I excised myself from the rank bowels of academia, I have been looking to use my experiences to help the common man. Higher education does not make a person wiser or more capable. It merely serves to mask weaker minds in the language of their intellectual betters. The good people of Lakeport and I will not cotton to the demands of these supposed elites. By joining together, I feel confident our voices will be loud enough to crumble the walls of Caledon for good. But the boulder is not up the hill yet. I will continue to update you, my beloved poppies, every step of the way. Okay, quick break to talk about my sponsor, Cash for Gold.
I would give anything to unhear that.
All right, but we got some information, so let's go back to Lucas.
Lucas.
Max, the newest lamb brought to the slaughterhouse of academia.
You know, someone once said that education only serves to mask weaker minds in the language of their betters.
So I did. Though I wouldn't expect it to resonate with you. What did you think?
God, listening to it was one thing, but praising it?
We'll keep it on side for now.
Was invigorating. To hear hard truths told with such eloquence and passion.
That's gratifying to hear.
Good, because it was nauseating to say. This is random, but have you ever heard of Fremont House? I think it's a Caledon building.
Well, the Abraxas house is on Fremont Street. Until the president renames it to Semiconductor Lane.
The Abraxas House... Wait, why would Owen rename this street? The Abraxas House is off campus.
You haven't heard. Caledon is expanding.
$3180 Fremont Street. Holy shit. Is this where the fire starts?
Oh dear.
The landslide took out half the street, and the city couldn't afford the cleanup. Now Caledon is swooping in.
So, you still live in Lakeport?
I do. I'm teaching English at Lakeport High. College students are so set in their views. With teenagers, you get a chance to shape young minds. It's an honor, really.
There's a lot of anger at Caledon right now.
Damn right there is. Lakeport knows when they're being disenfranchised by cloistered elites. I know you haven't been there long enough to understand, but Caledon is corrosive. And I hate the person it turned me into.
It turned you into a plagiarist that stole from a student?
Judge me all you want. But the town knows the truth, and they're mobilizing.
Okay.
See you around, Lucas.
Take care, Max.
The fire started in the Abraxas house. How? And why? Fremont Street. I could wait until I had some daylight to look around, but...
Max! Help!
Waiting can wait.
Okay, so let's leave then.
Okay, Professor. Time to break and enter.
I lost my last bar half an hour ago.
Chloe!
But I must be pretty close to campus by now. Looks like they do shows here. Wonder if they're in the market for a Pacific Northwest post-industrial femcore band.
Hey, my buddies and I were wondering, why do all you gender studies chicks have weird hair?
Gender studies. Is that how they built the special microscope you used to find your dick?
She savaged you! Yeah, she's way into you, Ren. Get her number.
Hold up.
Back off, dude!
What happened here?
It's nothing, Noelle. We were just messing around.
The snapping turtle has a strict no-fighting policy. You're both out. Come on! Be thankful I don't put you on the banned list. Leave. Now.
I'm sorry. My friends and I were just... I'm sorry.
Your friends are loudmouth douches. What do you think that makes you?
You're funny. Later.
Kicked out of a bar before I even stepped foot in it.
Love Chloe.
That's a new record. But my ass is too hungry to give up just yet. That bouncer is posted up by the front. Wonder
Alright.
if there's another way into this place.
Oh, did we leave them in the lurch? Uh-oh. Okay, right, we need to sneak in somehow. Go around the back, maybe? Oh, we can climb.
Chloe, 1. Strict no fighting policy. 0.
Wait. Don't I know you? Max's blue-haired girl. Are we in that horrible place again?
Not to be rude, but who the fuck are you?
happy.
Let go of me!
Wait, I need to see.
See what?
Well, this is interesting. See you around, Chloe.
Shit gets weirder and weirder. I really hope Max can make some kind of sense out of me.
Right, so that's definitely Safi. All right, but what I'm gonna do is we're gonna end this part here. We'll pick it back up again next week at some point. We'll schedule something, so make sure you're in the Discord to know when we'll be playing this again. But I hope you've enjoyed it so far. I am so excited to play some more. I just absolutely love it, and I'm really interested to find out what's going to happen next. I think this is the part that I've done as the early preview, so you can kind of check that bit out on my channel. But thanks so much for joining today. I really do appreciate it. If you would leave a like, that would really, really appreciate it. And obviously, if you haven't already done so, please do subscribe. Leave your comments down below on how you're feeling that it's going. I'm just going to split it up to a couple of parts. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said, leave your comments, and I will see you all very, very soon. Take care, guys.